Hello everyone in Katribu. Welcome to Kalingang Katribu. My name is Vernon Velasco and today we are joined by Gabrielle Saladajczyk, owner of CSI Filipinas to talk about their success story. Hello, good afternoon, Gabrielle.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Gabe.
Yeah.
Hello.
So how are you, Kim? Gabrielle, yeah.
Yeah, you can call me Gabe. That's my nickname. I'm
Okay.
doing good naman,
Mm-hmm.
despite the pandemic and this year as ever
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
also the pandemic.
Yeah. Doing good in the pandemic, you actually opened up a business within the pandemic. And how is it like opening up, CSI, Culinary Scene Investigator Filipinas, when it's very risky? And please talk about your business.
I know
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people said it was a really big risk that we took, me and my CSI team. But we strived in the pandemic because our first branch was uh,
Mm-hmm.
is still located in the house setting. So there's like a garage, a
Mm-hmm.
big garage in our house, and we just opened the gates. And so people felt really comfortable just walking there and ordering what they needed.
Mm-hmm.
And it's open air, which is very important during the pandemic
Mm-hmm.
because
Barangay. Yes,
people
correct.
are afraid of enclosed spaces. So
Mm-hmm.
that's one reason that we strive during the pandemic. Also, because we sell specialty products. So we are a
Mm.
Filipino shop with a tagline promoting the Philippines one province at a time. So
Mm-hmm.
we have authentic Filipino products straight from the province
Yes.
and into our shop. So people find it accessible to travel to
Mm-hmm.
different locations through food.
Yeah. I was actually wondering what's that problem you are trying to solve with this business. I know you said that people want to travel for food and they can't do it now. And so what you do are actually, you sort of bring everything in one place so that they can
Yes.
enjoy it. So what's that problem you are trying to solve?
The problem that we're probably trying to solve
Mm-hmm.
is for frozen goods, transporting it. There's really a problem with transporting frozen goods if your truck or your van is not
Mm-hmm.
fully air conditioned or if it's not a frozen uh, van, So, of course, when it's a far place, for example, vegan,
Mm-hmm.
it's probably 12 hours to Manila. So we have to calculate like how long the ice will stay in place, frozen and not melted anymore. And because that's meat, so we have to take care of these products. And then we also have the same problem for kakanin naman. So
Kanin.
it usually authentic kakanin, it's only good for one
Mm.
whole day, diba?
Yeah.
So it has to arrive early in the morning so that it's sold right away and consumed right away and it will not spoil.
Mm-hmm. How is your price point? Do you sort of put a price tag on, on sort of, gourmet? Is this gourmet? You know?
Um, it's more authentic than gourmet. It's like
Okay.
what people look for when they go to the province. It's something that is familiar to them. It's like home for people
Mm-hmm.
from that province who are located in Manila. So it's like we bring home to their home.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
And what is that? I mean, di ba, you said if you are not importing it, you are making it yourself. What are those products you're making?
Because this CSI is a group of writers which
Oh.
compromises of about 4 to 5 people, and we all love food. So
Mm-hmm.
everything that CSI sells is approved by each team,
Mm-hmm.
and it can only be sold if everyone agrees
Mm-hmm.
upon the taste, the standards of the food. So, ayun. So there's really a standard for all the food that we
Mm-hmm.
sell.
Yeah.
And since we all love food, sometimes we also experiment on some dishes and
Mm.
make some specialties, but mostly talaga it's provincial food.
Yeah.
So that's the only time we have like specialty homemade food if we have the time to cook up something and have everyone try it first before selling it to the public.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, CSI is not only a food store, correct?
It's mostly a food store
Mm.
talaga. It's just food. Although the original name of CSI is CSI Trading OPC. So
Mm.
we are legally allowed to sell any product
I was
aside
ac-
from food, but we're focused on food.
I was actually having an idea that you actually drew your inspiration from the DTI's Go Local, trust into promoting the Filipino brand. Is it
Yes,
correct?
yes. I get inspired by different local
Mm-hmm.
shows, different local programs that promote the Philippines, and of course, love of country. So
Mm-hmm.
it's really about promoting the Philippines talaga.
Okay. You're part of you're a writer and a blogger. Is this something that you did? I mean, what what is that other thing that you were actually doing before you started CSI?
Before I was the president of CSI Filipinas,
Mm-hmm.
I was a student at the University of the Philippines Open University,
Fancy.
and I took up multimedia arts, which is very useful today because I am the one who does the logos, the
Mm-hmm.
promotions, all those multimedia things that are needed to promote our products.
Mm-hmm.
And aside from that, I was also a writer at the Daily Tribune. I was a
Oh.
contributor, and this gave me the opportunity to learn how to write well, how
Mm-hmm.
to experience different kinds of foods and restaurants, and even cities and places around Metro Manila and the Philippines. So it really helped me in a lot of things.
Okay. Yeah, you are watching Kalingang Katribu with Gabrielle Saladajczyk. We're going to come back after a short break.
Thank you.
This public service advisory is brought to you by Daily Tribune and 100.3 RJFM.
Oh, vaccination, isolation. Gotta keep up with my nutrition. Gotta maintain my body condition. Then I can take my vaccination. What do I choose? What do I take? As long as it is not a fake. AstraZeneca, Moderna, BioNTech, even Sinovac, okay na. Babakuna ka ba? 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 Vaccination for the nation, no more isolation. With vaccination, babakuna ka ba? 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 Paturok, paturok, paturok.
This public service advisory is brought to you by Daily Tribune and 100.3 RJFM. This public service advisory is brought to you by Daily Tribune and 100.3 RJFM.
Ang bayan kong Pilipinas, hirap ang dinadanas. Sari-sari ang problema dahil sa pandemya. Matapang ang Pilipino, matapang tayo. Kakayanin natin to, kaya natin to. Like Andres Bonifacio, he is our hero. Hindi at takbo, hindi at takbo. Nandiyan na ang bakuna. Magpapaturok ka ba? Supilit na ang pandemya. Magpapaturok ka ba? Huwag mawalan ng pag-asa. May pag-asa. Malapit na ang ginhawa. May ginhawa. Mawawala ang pandemya. Mawawala na rin yan. It's gonna be okay na. Okay na, okay na, okay na. Nandyan na ang bakuna. Mapapaturok ka ba? Subilin na ang pandemya. Mapapaturok
This
ka ba?
public service advisory is brought to you by Daily Tribune and 100.3 RJFM.
We are watching Kalingang Katribo with Culinary Scene Investigator, Filipinas, owner Gabrielle Saladajczyk. Hello,
Hi,
Gabrielle, welcome back.
Vernon.
Hello, yeah. So we're talking about this Filipinas business.
Yes.
How is it received by your customers? This basically neighborhood concept variety store.
First of all, we have a physical shop. So even during the ECQ, we are open, and because like I said, we strive in the pandemic. So a lot of customers just walk in and just ask us, sometimes new customers, like, what do you have? What is the store all about? And also we have regular customers, our neighbors that just come and buy the regular items, and sometimes also ask, what else do you have? Because our shop is about promoting the Philippines, so we have different products all the time. So it's never like a set menu. Although we have the set packages of which are the best sellers. But aside from that, we always have different products to spice up the menu and people's taste buds, things they miss. We also accept customers to give us recommendations.
What is this? I was wondering, what is this unique service proposition of this business, CSI thing?
The unique proposition is that it's able to cater to customers of all kinds, different products from different provinces.
And, pangalan na ito, nakalimutan ko question. What is this, parang how do you sort of use the tech levers to basically put your products out there, since you're basically a brick and mortar shop?
It's really promotions. We are all over the social media, and since I'm the multimedia artist, I make sure that all our products are promoted with artistry, and that there's description of the products and how it tastes like. Yes.
And basically, how do you sort of define success?
How
an
do I
entrepreneur?
define success? I think any product that is sold, even just one piece of product, is a success for me, because it's a small business and it's growing. It's growing really fast. But even if it's a small business, just one product, it excites me when I see someone try it, someone buy it, and like, oh, it sells. That, and especially if they come back and they look for it, it gives me validation that the products that we sell that are available for the public are good products, because we always want to make sure we have customer satisfaction.
Gabriel, define your can you please describe your expansion story? How do you plan to scale? I know you have a lot of branches already, and
We only have 3 naman.
yeah.
Actually, it just happened. Like, if there's a business opportunity, there's a location that's available, then we go for it. And we just, because our products are also very affordable, given that it's from the province, it's authentic. Some of our products are ranged at 100 to 200 to, bihira lang yung 500 and above. And if it's 500 and above, it's like a kilo of Cebu longganisa. So sobrang sulit din. So we make sure about the location. Of course, for any business owner or for any person who wants to start a business, they also have to see the location. They have to see their market, who is their audience, and what can they sell to the audience that is affordable but very good, that babalikan sila. and really tasty and affordable talaga.
Yeah, since we're talking about binabalik-balikan, what is that hero product you have at CSI? We have,
Um,
suman ba yun? Tsaka,
yes,
yung
yes.
kakanin.
Actually, the reason how CSI started is it started with jumbo eggs. So
Jumbo
everything we
eggs.
have are best sellers talaga. But when we started with jumbo eggs, and that's all had before to start with, and I thought it would just be an egg company. I actually named it Hatch Made in Heaven. Parang
Oh.
match made in heaven, pero egg version. But then when I opened the gates nga and put out the eggs, people started coming in. And since pandemic nga and everybody was bored, na they're just walking outside na lang just for fresh air, yung hindi ka maka-mall, hindi ka maka-gala, and the only gala you had was like at the neighborhood store or at the grocery, diba? Yun na yung naging life ng pandemic natin, it's the grocery stop. And so, customers would come by and would say, what else do you have aside from eggs?
From eggs.
So I partnered with my ninong who started Pandelitos, and we also started selling our best-selling pandesal, which is very small pero siksik and very good talaga. It's vegan friendly, it has no milk, it has no eggs. So a lot of people come for it. And the best thing about it is kahit third day na, hindi siya tutigas.
Yeah.
We only sell freshly baked ones, but those who come back tell us that, hindi nila naubos, it's still there on the third day, and when they eat it, it's still soft. And it's because of the secret recipe.
Yeah.
And so actually, when we had eggs, then we had the pandelitos, and then the next thing is that people started thinking those paper bags were puto kalasyaw. Cars just started stopping and asking, is that puto kalasyaw? And because of the demand of the customers, we sourced the best puto kalasyaw from the province. And that's how we started the kakanin. It started with puto kalasyaw. And then after that, customers started asking different products. And then we started thinking, if we love eating, then we might as well try all this food and sell it as well. It's our way of sharing to the community what we find is best.
Yeah.
And so minsan we source products and we taste test it muna. Minsan we try 10 suppliers, and until we're satisfied, then we sell it. So a lot of taste testing. And so that's how we have our menu, our lineup of dishes and kakanin and longganisa. It's because of the customer's demand. Sila yung nagde-demand na, do you have this? Do you have kalumpit longganisa? Do you have vegan? Do you have tugigaraw? So that's how we had the lineup.
And that's customer service also, di ba?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Parang yung pandelitos without jumbo eggs. What is jumbo eggs? I wanted to elucidate more on that. Is that raw egg
Jumbo
or?
eggs. It's normal chicken egg, but
Okay.
they're the big kind. They're almost like 5 inches ba? Minsan 5, minsan mga 3 to 5 inches. It depends. Minsan mataba,
Oo.
tapos maliit. Minsan matangkad, pero manipis. And most of the time, they're double yolk. That's why they're big. Or minsan, one yolk lang, pero malaki yung yolk. So, our products talaga are really different. They're not the products you find in the grocery. So, a lot of our customers come to us and say, oh, I was at the grocery, but I didn't buy eggs because sa grocery, it's 8 pesos, pero sa inyo, 10 pesos, pero ang laki-laki. So, there's really, you get what you pay for in our store.
I'm actually piqued by your by your observation. Parang
Thank you.
Diba? Kasi diba parang let's say with this restaurant, diba, that serves only something, diba? Only chicken, parang it would not be patok diba, if it's not for only something.
Yes.
Aside from that, aside for value for money, what is that, very interesting observation you've actually seen about this, changing dynamics of food?
One more observation is that we love to travel. Like most Filipinos, di ba, mahilig tayong mag-explore. And so before, when we would explore, we would taste different food and then come home and just tell our friends and family na, uy, masarap yung cupcake ng Boracay, yung calamansi iting, and then we would also say like, different finds, di ba? But now, our traveling is different. We always come home with the products. And then we already tell them because we have social media platforms and we share with everyone. We're going here and we can bring home this. Would you want to reserve? So minsan we go to Laguna and then about 30 to 50 people would reserve buko pie. Kasi I guess people really are afraid to go out. So parang kami yung food frontliners. And we source the best buko pie. We look for, aside from the original, we also have Angie's buko pie. And it has this, it's kasi sa Laguna, their buko pie is really thick with buko. But kay Angie's, there's like a thin sheet of leche flan or something caramelly na sweet. So a lot of people like it. And because we already, of course, it's also a way to support our Filipino, our fellow Filipinos, diba? When we order from them and when we have them as our suppliers. So ayun.
Yeah. So basically, in a nutshell, your products at CSI are pasalubong material.
Yes, pasalubong. So in our old logo nga, we had yung mga flying, yung triangles. Colorful triangles, banderitas.
Yeah. Any setback in the business since you're very young? Have you ever experienced?
Setback? Dahil nakakanin, it's only good for one day. It's best consumed within the day. So our problem sometimes is when we overorder kasi we wouldn't want to be sold out. We don't want to disappoint the customer and then tell them wala na. So sometimes we overorder and when we have so much and then yun nga, maulan, di ba, pag rainy season, there's not much customers or problems like that, like overbuying. Yun yung mga setback namin kasi we can't sell it again the next day because yun nga, it's best consumed within the day. So we have to donate it. But it's also a pleasure for us to go to the station prisons and we give kakanin and we see them happy. But of course, those are also costs, diba? Those are the setbacks talaga. So sometimes we have to think, okay, do we overorder? Kasi minsan may times nagsisold out. So a lot of people feel bad. So sometimes we think, should we overorder or not? Ganun. Yun yung mga problems namin.
Ayan, you are watching Kalingang Katribu with Gabrielle Saladajczyk. We are going to read the lighter side of Gabrielle when we come back.
Thank you.
Mga katribu, handa na ba kayong sumayaw at manalo? Halina't sumali sa Katribu Bakuna Paturok TikTok Challenge handog ng Daily Tribune, Teleradyo Bandido TV at RJFM. Napakadali lang sumali. Step 1. Like at i-follow ang Daily Tribune Facebook page at TikTok account upang maging updated at makasali. Step 2. Bumuo ng isa o grupo na hanggang 3 katao at gumawa ng TikTok video gamit ang opisyal na Paturok Jingle Daily Tribune at RJFM na makukuha sa TikTok account ng Daily Tribune.
Paturok! Pababakuna ka ba? 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 Vaccination for the nation. No more isolation. With vaccination. Pababakuna ka ba? 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 Paturok! Paturok! Paturok!
Step 3. I-post ang inyong video sa Daily Tribune TikTok account at gamitin ang hashtag Katribu Bakuna Paturok. Maaari ring i-mention ang Daily Tribune TikTok account para sa inyong entry. Huwag kalimutang i-like ang official Facebook page ng Daily Tribune.
Manood at huwag kalimutang i-share ang programang Gising Na Facebook livestream mula alas 8 hanggang alas 9 ng umaga para alamin ang daily winner. Lahat pwede sumali. Make your move. Lumabas at magpaturok na ng bakuna.
Paturok! Paturok!
Iba ng panahon, ang dami ng bago ngayon. Pati ang mundo natin, well, nagbago na rin. Buti ano bayan, bigger, better na. You can buy it sa centers, pati sa mga parties, may online pa at app. You can buy it with your fingers, still don't remittance and more. Online shopping, you can buy it all. Di magpadala, you can buy it all. Anumang pera transaction, you can buy it all.
Sabayan ang pagbabago ng mundo for all your pera transactions, all new Bayan.
You're watching Kalingang Katribu with Culinary Scene Investigators, Gabrielle Saladajczyk.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Again.
Welcome back, Gabrielle. So since this is a public service program, many might be inspired by your success story, your passion project. What is your advice for those who want to start a business?
For anyone who wants to start a business, I suggest that they try to collect orders first. You know, they have a list of products in mind, whatever inspires them the most, kasi that's where the love for their product will grow. And then to see their market, diba? Kasi mahirap mag-invest and you're not sure if you can sell it. So the sure way would be if you have a market to sell it to. So start an Instagram page, a Facebook page, even TikTok, and you post videos. And you know what piques a person's interest, they will end up buying. So that's the best advice I can give. And location talaga, lalo na if it's not online, you have to check your location and the market. So different locations propose different strategies. So if it's in a high-end market, you have to make sure that your costs will allow your business to still grow no matter the expenses. And if it's in a medyo masa market, then you have to make sure that it's affordable and that it's tasty and that people still get what they pay for, you know, because even if it's affordable, but if it's not good, then people will reclamo. And that's the worst thing in a business, when people reclamo.
Tama ka dun, location is on your side. Parang for you, it's very easy to expand and, you know, invite franchises. Kasi there would be no need for locations with your business model. Parang garage.
Meron din naman.
Sa harap lang ng bahay nila.
Yes, pero syempre, pa rin, you have to make sure that people are interested and you have to market it. That's number one also, marketing. Kasi you could be out there, but if people are nahihiya to come near you, so you have to invest in tarpaulins or in advertisements that people will be piqued by their curiosity na and be like, ano yan? What's that? That they will come close, di ba? Kasi mahirap yung naghahabol ka ng customer. Usually, yung mga naghahabol ng customer, nilalayuan ka ng customer. And that's a really horrible feeling. Kasi, of course, we all went through that. Then lalo na sa start, di ba? You're like, oh, hi, we have this, we have that. And then parang people are like, why are you coming near me? Lalo na pag-COVID, di ba? So, you have to have something that interests people. So maybe a banner, a tarpaulin, something that's like for us, we made it really Filipino friendly and colorful, and nandun yung mga pictures ng food. So people are like, wait, what's that? Sila na yung lalapit. So the best business siguro is if it's the customer that goes near you. Hindi ka na mahirapan magpapol.
Ayan. Yeah, so yeah, Gabrielle, maiba ko. On this segment, we're going to play a little game. It's called Never Have I... No.
Oh no.
No, not Never Have I Ever. Parang...
Never
it's
have
ba-
I ever.
Yeah, it's basically just questions about yourself. You're just going to elucidate further.
I think I need alcohol for that.
Yeah, parang it's not going to, to parang reveal naman very unflattering views about it. Pero yeah, just,
Okay.
yeah. What is that first thing?
Yun ba talaga yung game?
And then, ito.
I heard fast talk daw eh.
Yeah, fast talk. Yeah,
Okay.
what is that first thing you do when you wake up?
I get my phone
get
because
your-
customers are already like, are you awake? I need my products.
Ayan.
So it should be prayer, but it's my phone.
Yeah, parang nagbago na yun, no? Parang it used to be before your business, you get your phone first thing in the morning. What do you do with your phone? You check social media, parang ganyan. But now you're
Yes.
very business-minded. That's what you do.
No, messages. Yeah. People just non-stop message me. Do you have this? Kasi it's very personal di ba? Parang to really sell well, it has to be personal. You have to tell people what you think about the product itself. Kasi hindi naman ako yung gumawa. So there's a very personal touch to it. That there's conversations that, like storytelling. So they're like, oh, gising ka na ba? I'm sorry to disturb you, but we wanna eat na kasi our breakfast, available na ba yung pandesal, yung mga ganun. So I'm like, oh no, I have to wake up.
So most of your customers have personal connections with you already.
I would
Kasi
say
neighborhood.
most, but I can't kasi we've grown really so much that I had to hire staffs to also answer calls and
Nice.
messages kasi non-stop talaga sila.
Yeah. Ito, what is that last thing naman you do before turning into the bed?
Ganun din. I tell them it's time to sleep. I'll
Non-stop.
message you in the morning.
Oo.
Yes, I know. So anyone who goes into this business has to be sure they're patient. Kasi there are customers that ask, what is this? What is that? How does this look? How does this taste? And as much as possible, hindi mo pwede deadmahin, di ba? You have to tell them talaga what you think. And sometimes people will say, kasi example, our pandesal, it's 6-6. So sometimes we had remarks like, oh, I want the airy ones kasi, yung mahangin. So I'm like, okay
Mahangin.
po. Yeah, so you just have to be friendly and you have to accept people's what they prefer, their preference. Yeah.
What is that single thing that you actually spend, sleepless night thinking about your business?
Marketing. Kasi I'm the multimedia artist nga, diba? So my phone is filled with pictures of the product and how to make it more lively. If you look at our Instagram page, you'll see that it's all yellow, but there's a theme like there's the lechon, we have from Cebu, we fly it talaga, we call it a flying pig. So I had to make a decoration for that. And then different products, it really comes with a theme to be attractive and catch.
Yeah, but among your products, to which are you most party to? What's your favorite?
My favorite, quesong puti.
Quezon puti.
I always, I have to pay for my own quesong puti. So doon ko napapansin yung money ko. Parang ay napupunta sa quesong puti. And pandesal.
Yeah, you can have
Yeah.
it all day, every day.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, when the pandemic ends, hopefully next year, where yeah,
Somebody said 2030 pa daw. Are you ready?
2030 for crying out loud. Yeah, pero yeah, if ever the pandemic ends, God willing, what's that first thing you're going to do?
Travel talaga. Travel and bring more food for everyone. Pero travel. And not just food, but just to enjoy the beach again, the mountains, without checkpoints and all those nakakakaba na moments na papasukin ka ba, you came all this way.
Ayan.
Ayun.
Gabrielle, it has been a delight having you at Kalinga Katribu.
Thank you.
Katribu
very
today.
much. Nice to meet you.
Final words, maybe invite them to your store. Where can we find you? Can we order online? Ganyan.
Yes.
Yeah.
For anyone who wants provincial food and authentic provincial food, you can message me at my CSI number posted in the background. You can also follow us on Instagram at CSI underscore approved, or follow us on Facebook, CSI approved. And we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
Yeah, mga katribo, Gabrielle Saladajczyk of CSI Filipinas. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Yeah. And that's it for today's Kalingang Katribo. My name is Vernon Velasco. Good afternoon.